In learning tarot or talking about tarot, we often think of the Magician as the first card. I don't look at it this way though. I actually think of the Fool as the first card because it is number 0. This sort of implies pre-birth or the space in between life and death. So the Magician has already undergone some process of initiation. He's come to understand things. He's learned the tools of the altar. So there's experiences he's had. Whereas the Fool is very fresh in his journey. He has just now gained the wisdom that he can't do things the way that he's always done them, or that he has decided he wants to start a new process. So this is truly where we embark upon our process of initiation or life experience or beginning of whatever fool's journey you may be on. Now, I think of this as a very optimistic card. I don't think of it as someone who's foolish. It's more so someone who sees the light side of life, someone who's embracing adventure, maybe a bit naive. His companion there is trying to warn him of the treacherous surroundings, but he's sort of throwing care to the wind and going about his way. I often think of the dog as sort of the narrative in his mind of worry or concern being sort of cast aside. He's holding a white flower in his hand, which is symbolic of purity. Flowers are often found through the tarot. And so I don't think of this as someone who's being foolish, but more so adventurous and beginning his process of learning. Now, when it's in reverse, I very much tend to think of it as someone who is either not embracing adventure or is too serious with themselves or is quite literally being foolish. But that's the thing also with tarot, is there are technical meanings given to the cards, but at the end of the day, you want to develop a relationship with them and be able to interact with the imagery and have it sort of communicate things to you. And so that's why the combination of cards I find to be really essential as far as in context of reading for someone, because the combinations, if you start to interact with them, they'll start to tell you a story. So the Fool has begun his journey and in time starts to learn the tools and becomes the Magician, which we will get to next time.